KUSI has joined forces with career experts Marcy Morrison and Blair to do a career makeover for one lucky San Diegan, and they're here this morning to give us an update on how things are going. And Phil, from Manpower, it's not very often that you get to go in the unemployment line of San Diego. What was that like for you?
Well, I'll tell you, it's much nicer to be on the outside of the unemployment line than in the unemployment line, first of all, but it really is an eye-opener for Marcy and I to go out there and see the people standing in line and the worry on their face, and they're very concerned about their families and their future. So it was a pleasure picking someone out of the line.
The first man in line.
The first man, and the reason Marcy and I picked him is that shows initiative. You know, we always talked about what sets you apart instead of submitting a resume, showing initiative. He was the first one in line. We were there at 8 o'clock. We were there at 7:30. He was there at 7 a.m. to be in line. So that's why he got picked.
And we're talking about Willie, who I believe we have pictures of. And what was your impression of him when you met Willie?
You know, he was a fantastic guy. I was saying that sometimes when I meet with candidates, it takes a long time to get an idea of their passion and their dedication. And first of all, he had a phenomenal attitude. He said that he could have been defeated, that he had just gotten laid off from NASCO, but he chose to be there first thing in the morning, hard hat and all, ready to go for a job. So, and he was very clear on what he wanted to do, so it's a pleasure.
And you and Phil both advised him, and your deal is, Marcy, you're really all about finding people the right job, the job of their dreams, and he has a dream.
He has a dream. His hobby and his passion has always been cooking. And you know, a lot of times people come to me with limitations. How can I do this? I don't have the credentials. But when we dug a little deeper, we've actually found out he has a culinary arts certificate and some other training as well, and experience in managing the kitchen and cooking. So I said there are no limitations. You already have the experience and the credentials, and it's just something he loves to do. In fact, on May 28th, he's going to be at a bake-off in Balboa Park to demonstrate his cooking skills.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, Phil, what are his odds of landing the job of his dreams here in town?
Well, his odds are excellent because, as I said yesterday, he's got the resources of Marcy and I to network with him. So I will bet money that one of our viewers right now will have a position for him. We're going to make over his appearance.
Right.
Today we're taking him shopping, and you'll see a new Willie today, working on his interview skills, which are so important because you've got to come across. And I think everyone will be very pleased when they meet Mr. Willie Scott tomorrow morning. It's going to be fun.
So, say that again, Nikki. I'm getting talked in my ear. It's kind of coming in and out. We mentioned that he was the first one in line at 6:30 in the morning. We did all that. He is going to, the next step is what?
Well, the makeover today, and then tomorrow he'll tell his elevator speech, which he'll talk about what his skills are and what he's looking for. And then our challenge to the viewers is to call me or Marcy, and we'll show our email addresses and phone numbers with job opportunities, because we want to find Louis a job. He wants to work in the Hyatt or Marriott, a large hotel chain where he has a future with a growth potential in the food service area.
Right, and we're also on Facebook, our Facebook friends here at KUSI. If you have any job leads for Willie, that would be great too. And he's going to be here tomorrow.
That's right, we're going to have him here tomorrow at 8:15. So pay attention, it'll be great. We're really having a good time working with Willie.
Well, something tells me something very good is going to happen, and it paid to be the first one in line yesterday morning.
That is the takeaway message. And show initiative and be willing to learn, and that's exactly what Willie's doing, and you're going to see a wonderful gentleman tomorrow.
Looking forward to it, because we hear about the unemployment numbers all the time, but when you see a face, when you see the people actually standing in that line, it really does get you. And you see what's going on out there.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Blair, great to see you. Marcy Morrison, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, sounds good. Thank you.
And Willie, too. Okay.